Hey everybody, welcome into Farm Cooking with Nan. Today we're going to be doing little egg muffins, egg whatever you want to call them, but it's a breakfast thing for me and for you all if you want to make them. I've got some zucchini here. I'm just chopping this zucchini because I like having all my little pieces the same size. I just made another video that had see, that's probably enough. Okay, I'm going to have about a fourth of a big onion. That was a big one. Now I'm going to do about a half of a yellow bell pepper. You can use a green bell pepper. I just happen to have red and I didn't have any green bell peppers, so I'm just gonna looks like we've got 2 cups of zucchini, onion, and well, got a little bit more onion here. I forgot about that. Now, I'm even gonna take a few mushrooms and I'm going to put a few mushrooms in there. I'm gonna put maybe 3 mushrooms. I'm gonna use the rest of these, and they've been washed and everything. I'm gonna use the rest of these in my a dish that I'm making today. Let me grab one little thing here. I'm just gonna grab a little whisk. And like I said, I've got 5 eggs. I've already done a dozen. And I'm gonna whisk these up really good. Those are just large eggs. They didn't have any extra large at the supermarket. So I'll set that there. Trying to think, is there anything else I want to go ahead and put through this? One zucchini there. Now, I've got some parsley that I'm just going to pull off the leaves. Don't use the stems because the stems can be hard when you're biting them. You know, this is just fresh parsley from my garden. It's been washed. I'm just going to make a little bowl with this. Just sort of. And just going to chop up my parsley a little bit and throw that in there. That's probably about 2 tablespoons. Put them into my eggs. I'm going to throw in some, this is just what I've got. 4 cheese. It's good to use, I used cheddar cheese. I'm going to put, that was probably, this thing has 8 ounces. There was probably about maybe 3 ounces in that. And I have a little bit more. I'm cleaning out 2 bags, okay? Because you can't go with not, that's probably about 6 ounces total, okay? And that would be enough too if you're just doing 12 eggs. You could use the same amount. Now I'm going to put some I'm going to put a half a teaspoon. This is a 1/4. So I'm going to put a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. And I'm going to put a half a teaspoon of onion powder. Now this is a 1/4, so I'm putting 2 of those in there for my cooking police out there. Okay, now I'm going to toss this, and we're going to get to the protein part of this. The other video I did didn't have protein in it, but I'm definitely gonna. I've got some fully cooked bacon here, and I'm gonna put a little bit of that in there. This is cooked bacon now. You know, I want y'all to know it's not uncooked. You buy it like this at the supermarket because I didn't have time to get to the grocery store. I'm just taking a scissors and cutting. I'm probably putting maybe 2 slices. 2 slices of bacon in there. You can put ham, cubed ham, whatever you got in the refrigerator, throw it in there when it comes to protein. I've got some, put that down in there. I got to use that in another recipe in a few minutes. And I'm going to take, I filed some turkey, and I'm just going to take a little bit of it. I don't want a whole lot. Hang on, I think that's Willow coming. My Willow girl has come. The dogs always get excited when Willow comes. I'm just going to take a small piece of this turkey, and I'm going to just cut it up in little pieces. We have a little turkey, a little bacon. I'm trying to get, here Sadie, there goes, my girl got a bite. I've got to get just a little bit of more protein in my diet. Got to get some more protein. Just cutting me up, like I said, a little bit of, this is turkey, lean turkey. Lean turkey, that's about maybe a half a cup. You put whatever you want to put in yours. Hang on a minute. I have been cooking this morning. You'll see dishes that are washed over there, and you see those dishes over there. What did I do? If you catch me on a day when there's lots of cooking going on, you'll see dishes. And I do have a dishwasher. It's a KitchenAid, and it's a great dishwasher, but it's right below me. And a lot of times when I'm cooking, I use the same dishes. And I don't want my antique dishes to be run through the dishwasher because it's not good. It dulls them because my dishwasher's mighty strong. So, but I do use my dishwasher. I do. Let me wipe my hands off first. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit of chives in here. About a couple of teaspoons, because that's just 5 eggs, you know. I can save that for another dish. Put my chives back in here for another dish. And let's see what I've got in here. I've got my parsley, I've got my bacon, I've got my, let's see, my bacon and my turkey. I've got my cheese. I need a little salt and a little pepper, don't I? I've already put put about 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper and a little bit more than 1/4 teaspoon of salt in that. And I've already got my mushrooms chopped up. I've got my onion powder, my garlic powder. I've got my peppers, my onions. We'll put this. I love this. I'm going to tell you, I love my little chopper. I love that I can pull this up and everything that's in that chopping thing is cleaned out. I don't sell choppers. Y'all know that. But I've got onion, red bell pepper, yellow bell pepper. If I had green bell pepper, I'd have it in there too. I've got chopped up mushrooms. And and don't forget the zucchini. I love the zucchini chopped in small pieces. I'm gonna make sure that I have enough of the cheese, you know. I got a lot of vegetables in there. I could probably do to put a couple of more eggs. Let me make sure my little turkey got all chopped up. Now, I'm just, hang on a second. Okay, let's just, I just sprayed the muffin pans. I didn't think I'd have more than 6. Ham is really good in these. I probably should have put some more eggs for the amount of vegetables that I put. But I didn't, and that's all right. I'm going to bake these 6, and I will put this in a little Ziploc, and if I want to make some fresh ones in the morning, I can do that. Now, hang on a minute. I'm going to preheat my oven to 375. It'll be just a few minutes, and we'll get this in the oven. Okay, I will try to lift this up so you can see up close my egg bites, or my egg, whatever you want to call them. I baked them about 35 minutes, but that's my oven. Check your oven, because these are really hot, still hot. Still hot. I had to get a little picture. Lord, thank you for this food. Thank you for your blessings, Lord. Thank you for this day and how good you've been to us, Lord. Thank you for this little muffin, God, that you're going to nourish my body with, Father. Pray, God, be with those that don't have food today, Father. Fill their stomachs. In Jesus' sweet holy name, amen. This is going to be blistery hot. I thought I didn't get enough egg in there, but I got plenty of egg in there. I like to have plenty of vegetables with my little egg bite. Now this is really neat. You can take these out and let them totally cool, then put them in a Ziploc bag and put them in your freezer. Pop them out one at a time or 2 at a time, however many you want to eat. But really, I mean, you think of all that protein. There's bacon in there. There's turkey in there. There's an egg, almost an egg, a full egg in each one of these. All the good vegetables. Delicious. You can make it the way you want it, the way you like it. You can definitely use breakfast sausage. Use breakfast sausage. I'm about to burn up, young'un, so I'm taking this off. But you can use breakfast sausage with this. You can use hamburger meat. You can use, like I said, bacon and just any kind of meat. I liked the lean turkey. I already had it in the freezer, And so I thought, why not use what I've already got? And so it's really good. I hope y'all get a chance. This is great with school starting and everything. The kids going back to school. It is great for just to pop one out, pop it in the microwave, warm it up. And your child has had some good vegetables. And let me tell you, when you cook this, when you bake this 25 to 30 minutes, you know, and like I said, you watch it in your oven. Each oven is different. But when you bake that like that, you are opening up a new world to having something homemade first thing in the morning. When you don't have time and you're up trying to get ready for work, have so many mothers that are trying to get ready for work. I would rather have one day to work real hard and get everything baked up and put in the freezer. I would rather have that day than I would to get up every morning and start trying to fry your eggs and throw your things together. And I like it because just baking it to 25 to 30 minutes, those onions were just soft. I tasted one. They're soft, so they're not hard and crunchy, and you've got that raw onion. They bake long enough to where they're really good. Well, I just want you to know I love you. I appreciate you so very much, and I thank you for watching me every morning. I really do. That Facebook popped up a little thing and said only about 60 or 65% of the people that watch me follow me. If you're on there, click that little like button or little follow button and follow along, because I get a lot of messages behind the scenes that say, hey Nan, I don't know what's going on, but I haven't seen you. Have you been sick? I didn't even know you did videos anymore. And I'm like, honey, when you're following me, it'll give you little notifications telling you when I come on, which I'm on about 6 days a week. And then Sunday, I always do scripture, and sometimes I pop on there for a minute on Sundays. You just never know. But just wanted to tell y'all that. Wanted to tell you I love you, and wanted to tell you that I appreciate you liking and following my page. And that sort of lets me know how many people that are watching. So just want you to know how much the good Lord loves you today. You know, I don't know what's going on. I just listened to a little video last night, and it really touched my heart. It was talking about they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. The emphasis on that verse is not renew their strength, really. It's they that wait. Wait. Sometimes when we're asking God for something, we're praying about something, and it doesn't come in just a few days or you know, then we get impatient, you know. And this is what he said. He said, you know, it's like we're being marinated. We're marinating. If you don't marinate whatever meat you got going on or whatever, then a lot of times the flavor doesn't get into the meat. And so God's cooking us slow. He's got us on a slow cooker. He don't have us on a fire holding us over it. He has us on a slow cooker. We're being marinated. We're being prepared. We're being slow cooked so that good flavor comes in what He's getting ready to send us. When we learn to be patient and wait on the Lord, He blesses. Oh, how He blesses us. I don't know who this is for today, but I do know that when I heard it, it was just, God, this is so true. I thought about the sicknesses I'd been through, and I thought, Lord, thank you for giving me a doctor that found the diabetes. I can already, young'uns, I'm feeling much better just on the medicine and trying to get my sugar from spiking straight up or hitting the bottom all the time. You know, sometimes just being patient and waiting on the Lord is one of the best things we can ever do. God don't make any mistakes. He knows what He's doing when He does that to us. And it's like he doesn't say no for what we've asking him for, and he doesn't say yes, sometimes he says wait. And we're waiting. And whoever this is for today, I hope it's a blessing to you, that just be patient and wait on the Lord. He's not forgot you. Your prayer has not been denied. Just wait. You know, he'll show up. And you know what? It's like he did with Lazarus. When he shows up, it's okay. You know, he takes care of everything, don't he? Raised Lazarus from the dead, even though he'd been 4 days. And his sisters thought, oh my goodness, Lord, if you would have come before now, you could have saved him. But Jesus had another thing coming, didn't he? He wanted to show every one of them how much he loved Lazarus and how much he loved them. Well, I'm going to go and I'm going to hush, okay? I love yous, and I will see y'all in tomorrow, if Lord willing, with another video or another, we'll go out on the farm or something, okay? I love you, and see you next time. Bye-bye.